Same, but also a little bit different. This might look super familiar, but upon closer inspection, it's slightly different. The vehicle that we're looking at today is the Joylong EW4. And Joylong is a Chinese bus and automobile manufacturer and started in 2007. So today we're going to be taking a look if this EW4 electric van is the one you want. Now, starting off by the front, look at the size of this thing. This is large and imposing. Now the Joylong A series has been available in many configurations since 2009. So some of its configurations are MPV, minivan, and even, yes, panel van like this. In other countries, the A series vans are available in petrol and diesel, but this one that started in 2015 is the electric vehicle variant. Of course, landing in Singapore right now, EVs are something that the customers as well as the government is pushing for. So this is the model that they've chosen to land here. Over by the rest of the front, they adopt a simple yet effective kind of design, and the first thing that catches my eye are these chrome trims. Now, chrome trims may seem trivial, especially for passenger cars, but I believe for commercial vehicles, they give it a chrome trim to make it stand out a little bit more. What you do have here are very large lights overall as well, but these little LED daytime running lights also help make it look a little bit more spiffy. At under 2 meters, this thing will fit in most car parks. Now over by the side, the chrome treatment continues with these mirror caps and even the door handles and the sliding door handle right here. You have your little charge port down here, and again, this thing is under 2 meters, even though it seems like it's quite a bit taller than my 1.7 meters height. But for its length, it's 4.84, so meaning that this thing will be rather easy to park, especially by commercial vehicle standards. Now onto the rear. The Joylong EW4 is priced at $57,000 without COE. The electric motor produces 134 brake horsepower and 320 Newton meters of torque. The 86.1 kilowatt-hour battery has a drive range of 365 kilometers. Now over by the rear, you get pretty standard taillights, but these do come with front and rear fog lights. You get Joylong logo up here and EW4, which is the model name, and a little reverse camera. So if you're reversing, this helps you see a lot better. And when you open out the tailgate too, 6.6 meters cube worth of cargo space and a 1.2 tons cargo payload. So you can actually stack plenty of things in here, and what's added in here is this metal anti-slip floor along with a little handle so people can actually open the rear door if they're on the inside, as well as lock the door if they want to. Now another thing that I like about this van is down here they have a little bit of light to let you see the steps. That really helps in the dark. Other things are that nice little housing along the side, as well as these leather covers down here and magazine holders, so things don't feel too bad even for a commercial vehicle. Now over by the driver's cockpit, the first thing you notice is that things feel rather traditional. Now for an EV, it doesn't feel like things are very different, so you're still going to get your analog system. One little thing is your LCD display here that tells you all your EV values like your drive range as well as your electric charge. You get a Joylong logo up here, and then your signal and your wipers stop. Another unique feature is this Android system that comes as default. It comes with Google Maps loaded, so you can load your navigation within here, and then Bluetooth to your audio music or radio station if you want to. Your aircon controls are down here, and also with a 12-volt charger for you to charge your accessory systems. Another unique feature is the 3 seating up here. So on this jump seat, you can actually have your driver, your other passenger, and another passenger. And safety first, so of course you have seat belts when you're sitting up here. Now if you're looking for your hazard light button, you won't find it here. It's rather actually located here, along with your light switch for the rear cap, which is a rather nice touch. So now that we've seen the cabin, how it looks, how does this drive? Let's find out. So actually right now we are on a little bit of an incline, and one of the safety features that comes with the EW4 is hill start assist. So it doesn't roll back, and when you want to take off, it's as simple as that. So when you are in as big a vehicle as this, that's not something that you have to worry about, which is a nice little touch. Now another key feature of this electric vehicle is that, of course, compared to your ICE counterpart, this with 320 Newton meters of instant torque, it feels brisk off the line. There's no, like your petrol or your diesel, when they need a high torque trigger, it usually comes with a big turbo as well that you really need to spool and then learn to play around with, but not so with this electric van. Now with 86.1 kilowatt hours of battery, it's giving you 365 kilometers of WLTP range. This is one of, if not the biggest battery for commercial vehicles on the market right now. Now, don't be confused, because if you think about passenger vehicles, 365 kilometers might not seem like a lot, but for commercial WLTP figures, they do load the vehicle up with close to its maximum haulage. So that's 365 kilometers of very usable distance. Now, in terms of battery, especially for commercial vehicles, you don't want to be worrying about your batteries, right? Well, they've thought of that. This vehicle comes with 8 years or 250,000 kilometers of battery warranty. Now, that's a long time to be battery worry-free. Now, because this is an EV, right, one of the key features are regenerative braking settings. So for this, you can set up to 10 steps. Usually in cars, you get like 0 to level 3, so that's total 4, right? This, you get 0 to 100%, so that's actually 10 whole steps of regenerative braking. 0, 10, all the way to 100%, so that's a little bit neat. So is this Joylong EW4 a will buy, won't buy, or go try it? If you ask me, this EW4 is a go try. Why? Because in terms of a commercial van, this class EW4 is one of the most affordable options out there at $57,000 after CVES and without COE. Now, in terms of direct competitors, you're going to be looking at a Higer H5F, but that does come in with a slightly smaller battery and smaller range. Now, if you're looking at price and kind of price band competitors, you're going to have the Vivaro E, the E-Dispatch, but all of those do come in with slightly smaller batteries or smaller range. So in terms of value, this does bring something really enticing to the table, but still with plenty of usability. Now, on the other hand, in terms of non-competitors, some of you might be thinking that, well, I'm not ready to make the switch to something off-ICE. But there is a viable argument to be brought to the table, and that's with an EV like this, you do get significant cost saving, especially over the long term with your running costs. So that's something to consider, and that's why I feel like this EW4, let's go try it. So that's it. That's our review of the Joylong EW4. What do you think? Do you agree with us? Do you disagree with us? Let us know down in the comments below, as well as any other car or commercial vehicle that you'd like to see us try out. Do leave it in the comments and we'll read every single one of these. Now, if you've made it this far, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell notification icon so you don't miss any of our future uploads. And lastly, do follow us on TikTok for the fun stuff. We are at SG Kama. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.